Welcome back to the first competition day of the EJWJGC World Junior Golf Championships for 2013. Just a quick reminder that on this first day the boys of all four age classes will play, but only the younger girls from classes C and D. The older girls start on day 2 as they only play 54 holes. Today will give us a chance to see this great Pantai and Kappa course in action. Most players try to get a practice round on the course, but for those players who have travelled great distances and have to cope with the time differences from their home country, the first round can often bring new challenges. The players from South Africa and the United Kingdom had the longest journeys. So how did the first round go for boys Class B player, 14-year-old Tom Trowbridge?
I think the course is absolutely beautiful. I think it's much better than anything I've played in England. I thought I played quite well. I had one double, one three-putt, but other than that I thought I was very good. And the conditions are very hot and very sticky.
Australia always sends a full team to compete in the EJWJGC World Junior Golf Championship, often challenging the leaders, but not having won a class in recent years. In boys Class A, Charles Hartwig started well, but had a bit of a nightmare on the back nine.
The course is in really good nick. The greens are fast and slopey. I found it was pretty tough. It wasn't an easy course, you had to play smart. But on all, you could still score on it if you hit the ball pretty straight, and the greens are true, so you can make a few putts here and there. There was more poor shots than the water being in play, but I think if you play smart, the water doesn't really come into play, but it definitely is there.
This first day of competition was particularly important for the youngest boys and girls in classes C and D, who only play 54 holes. 10-year-old UK player Theon Tynan in Class D had won the US Kids European Championships in Scotland the week before Jakarta. A bit of a change in conditions for her.
Well, it's really different from Scotland, where I won. But getting here has changed an awful lot because of the heat and getting very tired after a long way. The course wasn't bad. I was playing good on the fairways, just a bit hard on the greens and where the position of the flag was. But I didn't hit too well, I didn't play too well on the greens, but let's see if I can have a better day tomorrow.
But proving that distance travelled should be no impediment to a good performance was India's Feroz Singh Garwal. He might have bogeyed the first, but he went on to make a couple of good birdies and to card a fine 1 over 73. A good enough performance to make him overnight leader of the Class A boys.
The greens are really fast. I've never played like so fast greens and so fast greens, and you have to be below the hole to get a chance to sink the putt. If you go up, just make 2 putt and walk off. You can't really hold from above the hole. It's really fast. I did well. I started with a 3 putt, but then birdies in the end, birdies in the afternoon was good, and good. Played good round of golf.
All the boys out on day 1 in boys A, Feroz Singh Garwal leading on countback, Yeo Cheng looking as though he's fulfilling his promise in boys B, big contest in boys C, and with Pettipat, from the way he's playing, he's going to be way out in boys D. And just the girls in C and D out on day 1, Chang Ya Chun really establishing a lead in girls C, and Yamini Wangaroon, very difficult to catch I think in girls D. The second day is always interesting at these championships. For the younger players in classes C and D, we will see who is in real contention to win tomorrow. But it also gives us our first chance to see the older girls in classes A and B. Sophie Keach from the United Kingdom earned an invite to this championship by winning the Faldo series. She's played in Asia before. She knows the conditions she has to play in. I mean, not just the heat and the humidity, but also the grain on the greens, which you don't get so much in Europe. She started her round on the 10th with a bogey, but then settled. She finished the front nine with a disastrous triple bogey on that challenging 18th for a 5 over at the turn. The back nine was better, but it was a shaky start to the championship.
On the 18 for me, which was 9 for me, I went in the water twice, so triple that one. I was a little disappointed with my round today. I think I left quite a bit out there. Greens are tricky. played 18, not how I should have really, didn't go to plan.
In Class B girls, Katie Telfer of South Africa also started on the 10th. She had a really great front nine, which included 4 birdies to go 3 under at the turn. Kaylee was always likely to be a serious threat to the favourite in Class B, Championship veteran Papankorn Tawatanakit, but a back nine of 41 rather spoiled things.
I started off very well. I came through 9, 3 under. Then I battled a bit on the back nine. It's an amazing course. It's like playing at the PGA National, but it's a very tough course, lots of water, bunkers, but if you keep it on the fairway, yeah, you'll do well.
But golf is a game of surprises, and after that interview and back with the scorers, Kaylee signed for a score that proved to be 1 below her true card and received the mandatory disqualification. There was some great play from the boys on day 2 as well, particularly in Class B. Overnight leader Ye Wu Cheng, you remember the play in the whole of the China Open earlier this year, was overtaken by a stunning 6 under round of 66 by Thailand's Puit Adipantsatsai. Puit is another veteran of these championships. He was Class C winner in 2011. The year actually that the Class B winner was Guanqian Lang, the Chinese boy who played in this year's US Masters. After a round of 66, one wonders whether Puit is actually following in his footsteps.
Today I played 6 under par. Yeah, the green is very fast and the wind very strong. Yeah, and the whole position is quite hard.
The boys in Class C also gave us some stunning golf to watch. This is Alexander Valentino of Indonesia. Alexander had 5 birdies and a great round of 71, but even that wasn't good enough. As Tanafana Wuttikun of Thailand, here he is on the 13th, carded around with 4 birdies for 2 under 70 to take the lead, displacing overnight leader Thailand's Paratikon Siyasri, who went round in a rather disappointing 76.
I played not very well, but because I'm not putt very good today. The green is very fast, and today I approached not well.
The Thai dominance continued in boys Class D as Whit Pittipat carded 74 to head into the final day 6 shots ahead of nearest rival Aaron Hall of Indonesia. In girls Class D, it was yet another Thai that goes into tomorrow on top, who in Yamani Wangaroon built an 18-shot lead, with just 1 round to go. And in girls Class C, Chang Ya-chun of Chinese Taipei built a cushion of 5 shots to put her at the top of the leaderboard. Great performances on day 2 from the boys. Boys A shaping up to be a real contest here with Sarit Suwana up at good 71. And look at Puit Adipantsatsai, 6 under 66 in boys B. Boys C, Tanafana Wuttikun establishing a lead, and Whit Pittipat just goes on. Girls A and B out on day 2. Kanyalak Pridasudajit establishing a lead in girls A. Great contest shaping up in girls B. Chang Ya-chun continues her good form in girls C, and in Yamani Wangaroon difficult to catch. So now we have all the players in competition, and some classic contests are taking shape. Tomorrow the classes C and D play in leaderboard order, and we will know who will be our new champions. Great golf in store, so join us again after this short break.